Hey everybody, welcome back to Alina of the Arena. Last run was a bit of a roughie. We got to the champion of the third floor for the first time in Hellwalker 20, and unfortunately we perished because I forgot about the mechanic that if you break him once, you can't ever break him again. And I made a play to break him rather than use parry. If I'd used parry, we would have lived, we would have beat him, we would have at least had a shot at fighting the demon. Instead, I did enough damage which would have broke him. Well, I mean, it did enough to break the armor, left him on 10 HP, but he didn't break. I don't know if like the developer watches these, I assume he doesn't. I think he's a bit too big for my britches to think that he would watch this, but I honestly would say one of the big changes that should be made to this game is that once he has his effect where he can no longer be broken and stunned, that he gets the gold halo behind him, like the uninterruptible attacks, just to say that you can't interrupt this guy anymore, just some sort of visual cue. I know it, so it's my fault. I know this is a mechanic, but just something to remind me that, you know, he has changed state, basically, would not go amiss. Anyway, the other thing I'm going to concede is I'm struggling right now with, like, I've been having some migraines this morning, so my head's not in a great spot. I'll do my best to try and take this to a W. But we'll see. I might roll out as the bandit again. They did decent. There's not as many guards in the deck. Actually, I say this. I'm going to play as the mercenary because I've been doing my little star ratings in the background again. I keep alluding to this video. And I can't quite decide where to put the block package. I think it has the potential to be insanely strong, but I don't know how reasonable it is to get it, how reliable it is. So I just want to try and force potentially a block build again. Equally, funnily enough, I did want to mess up with the focus build as well. And I think Musashi is the best weapon for a focus build, so maybe immediately I'll throw that in the bin, because I did want to check out Isin as well. That being said, my strongest ever block build used the Crane Charm. And they have 8 purple coins, nice. Okay, this is kind of interesting. I think we'd be a fool not to try this. I'm going to go for the block build. I'll go with my starter. We can always do an Isin run later. My reason why I wanted to test Isin out is, and I don't want to spoil like my star ratings for the video, but just as a little heads up at the moment. When I've been doing the, you know, my first thoughts of it, I put Isin below Feint in terms of ratings. And upon like looking at it, I don't really see why I should have done it. I think it's just because Isin is locked into the focus deck, but in theory you can get more value out of Isin than actually it depends. You can probably more readily get more value out of Isin than Feint, so I just wanted to mess about and see if that is the case. But I'll worry about that another time. Let's pick up Crane Charm. This I don't think we want. I don't think we want this. It's not terrible, but it's not exactly what I'm after. I think we want to look for some big block cards. Trump card. Give a card retain. I think this is just a bad card. This might be the one card now in the game I don't think I've ever taken it. But I just don't see a world where this could ever be good. Okay, Stone Shield is at least a shield. It just gives you a movable, right? You know what? Sure. It's not even extra block. Hang on a minute. I say sure. You're not even that much better than the Rusty Shield. Would I rather just have a roll again? And by a roll, I meant a reroll. I could also get a roll. A roll. Because it's not bad to have some movement in the deck. But I've come to the conclusion now that roll isn't the numero uno card you want to grab for movement abilities. There are definitely better options. But you know what? Early on, let's pick up a roll. Okay, Strike Shield. We can do knockback. And it has more block on it. And it's actually offered it again. I'm happy with this. Give me a strike shield, we'll put it on blue, and I'll throw a rusty shield at someone. And I'll take a kick as well. There was some temptation for the Earth Bracer, but if I'm going to force the block build, the strength doesn't matter as much. What we really, really need, and I'm actually going to search for this at the Meditate, is Perception. Thank you, I was going to forget his name otherwise. This is the payoff for taking the Crane Charm. We can take the self-harm inflicting cards, or the Enrage, or I don't know what to call it. Again, I don't like calling it the self-harm cards because, you know, it's a bit triggering for people. But really, that's kind of what it is. You're just taking plinks of damage. Although I guess you're alluding that you're taking plinks of damage to, you know, improve yourself, which isn't really what self-harm is. You know what? This is just my brain being melted right now. I'll come up with a better name for it when I do the star ratings. But the self-damage build. Do I want an event right now or a rest? The rest, unfortunately, is in front of another rest, and I'd have to go through an elite for it, so it's kind of a scary floor plan. If I upgrade... Perception, what does it become? 16 block. Okay, I think we'll just take a fight then. Okay, it's Mr. Chargy Boy. So we should intentionally take damage from the wounds 3 times. That's the gimmick of this deck. And then we just build up block. So the other card we'd be looking for is something to give me healing. And then once we've got that, we've kind of set up the build, honestly. And I don't really have a payoff right now for having all the block in the game. It's just for protection right now. So remember, we actually have to, you know, attack enemies still. Anyway, can I get a kill here? Strike, strike. Answer, no we can't. I'll get down here, we'll do a little beef up. And I'll keep some of my block on. Where are we at with Perception? 1. So I need to take 1 more wound damage, and then we're good to go. Ooh, this is not great. Can I have kick, please? Thank you. It's still not great, honestly. I can get out of this, though. In fact, hang on a minute. If I'm going to get out, I shouldn't kick you. I should just roll here. And then kick you instead. And then I think I'm going to value my HP right now and just remove the 2 wounds. You'll murder that pupper. And now we'll start murdering this guy. I let all my block go as well, which is unfortunate. I'll shuffle over here. Just so that he can't charge me again next turn. And that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Health. The other thing I need to take notes, and I should write this down, is I need to figure out what damage thresholds are for this game. Especially on Hellwalker 20, which is what I'm going to base my ratings off. So first floor, we have enemies with around, you know, let's say the 30 to 40 HP bracket. I think the third floor is like 80-ish. And the second is like 50. So you'd probably be looking for, assuming you can get an energy up, to do, in an ideal situation... It really depends. If you want to just one-shot enemies, I guess then you're looking for 20 damage per mana. That's like your threshold. Anyway, what are we doing here? I can put up 26, 16, 22, 28 block. Which isn't enough. I'm just going to have to accept being grabbed by the pupper, I think. And I'll remove the wound. Well, this could be bad. This could be, like, you know, fight-losingly bad. Because I have no way to put the knockback on either. I think we're about to die. Well, not die, but have a really bad day. Actually, we might die. Hang on a minute. I'm taking 89 damage. I have 78 HP. So I can live on 1. But I'd have to play the wound, guard. I mean, it's my only out, is to live on 1. I'll hit this guy. Actually, what order does the charge happen? He goes first, so actually I take less damage. Sweet. Another reason not to grab the stone shield. If I had that stone shield, I would have taken the full damage, because I wouldn't have moved. Okay, we want to kill you. Beef me up. Strike. Perceive and guard. We'll just retain some block. Okay, you get charged into the wall. Strike. Kick. Guard. I think we were a bit unlucky there. I can't really put my finger on what was unlucky about it. I guess just not to be able to pick up another throwable before then was a little bit unlucky. I'm not going to risk this again. Let's go and pick up a throwable so I can deal with this guy way easier. He gets stunned into the wall. And let's murder. Okay, you're charging at me. I don't respect it. I could also kick this guy away, but then I'd have to stand here. Which seems no bueno. So I'll just throw an axe at you, move, hit you once, and put up some more block. And now we should be able to just smack this guy against the wall. Remove the fatigue finally, keep some more block up. Okay, 36 damage on a charge. How about I just kick you into the wall? Get stunned. I'm trying to put perception on the enemy. That's not the smartest idea, Alina. I can leave you on 1. That's good enough. So any form of damage next turn will kill you. I was worried for a second. Smoke. Okay, parry is more block, but it doesn't work great with shields because it's better with AoE weapons. I could always grab an AoE weapon on my left hand. And it really isn't that great until you upgrade it. It's not bad though. Sure, let's grab parry. What colour was it on, by the way? Was it on blue? If it's on blue as well, it's not the absolute worst thing. It was on blue. Because now I can use the strike shield. Give me the events and give me some health. Do I want to challenge Gun to some arm wrestling? You know what? Sure. Give me muscle pain. The black bow. Okay. I mean, I like bows, so they're very useful early game. Ooh. As you stand before an ominous-looking mirror, your reflection speaks. I have what you have, and I can give you mine, as long as you give me yours. I can either remove a random card to clone a card, I can receive 5 slots of shame to clone a card, or I can offer 25 of my max healths to clone a single card. Please don't remove perception. Thank you. And now we'll clone perception. Which I will admit is on the wrong colour. We could do with swapping it first, but hey ho, here we are. I'd rather have it than not have it, if you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather have 2 copies of red than clone anything else in my deck right now. There is really no other option. It was just perception. So we have a shot, but that doesn't really help me. I think we're going to have to just rest at the rest. Although this is 20 odd HP. I guess the real aggressive play. You know what? I'm going to play the aggressive play. Is to train. And what do we want to upgrade? Honestly, give me upgraded roll. I think if we're going to embrace roll, you have to upgrade it, because otherwise you just got those turns where you can't use it to move because you draw it that turn. At least with 4 energy, I can initiative then roll. And that's normally enough to save you some damage. Okay, drink the regen juice, Alina. And kind of a stinky little hand again. I'll walk into them just because I'm going to kick them anyway. They take a little bit of extra damage. And we want to intentionally take wound damage, which is risky. Because now I'm not getting the full benefit of the regen. But this is how I've built my build, so we kind of need to just embrace it, I think. Okay, shuffle hair. I have no way to keep my block, so I'm actually going to equip the bow. And start doing some plinking. Plink, reload. Plink, reload. And I'll keep the wound. And also, just so I don't lose my weapon, I'm going to do that. Right, get back onto blue. I should also have the dagger equipped, not the rusty sword anymore. That makes sense. That being said, we might be equipping the bow again. Alright, put the bow back on. There's no better plays right now. It's plinky play. And I'll throw a rock at you. Why not? Okay, this was the last turn of wound damage. Alright, Alina. A bit of a problem is occurring. You're getting trapped against the wall. What I wouldn't give for a spear potion right now. If I move down here, we are actually going to be blocked next turn. There's no way around it. Oh, hang on. I've thought of the genius play. Never mind. We put the shield on red so I can use the shield strike. Move. Roll. Listen, no migraine is going to stop me from, you know, making the smart plays. And it did some damage under his armor, which is pretty nice. Okay, so wounds need to be removed. I can stun the other one as well this way. This is pretty nice. Kick him. He's dead. Guard me. And guard me. Okay, we now have parry. We are not going to get to 22 block, I think. Actually, hang on a minute. 12, 22. I can get to exactly 22 block. I tell lies and untruths. Parry. Perception. Strike. And strike. He bonks me. I can put up 16 block. That ain't enough. Okay. Let's remove the wounds. Beef up. Throw a rock. And because... Actually, no, I switch these over now and use perception to gain the barricade. Just juggle those shields, Alina. Okay, put these in the right hands again. We have a kick, which is wonderful news. Move. Kick. Perception. Guard. Play the fatigue. And now we have parry. So I can get to 18 block, 24 block. Perfect. Parry. Guard. And we're out the corner again. Move away. Strike. Strike. And we put up some guard just to keep a little bit of block for next turn. Okay, 22. That seems a little bit less reasonable. I'll shuffle here if you don't mind. Play my wounds. I'll strike you. Guard you for barricades. Okay. Can I put up 20 block this turn? No. Actually, yes. Guard, guard, strike. I was just considering rolling away and rope hooking back towards me again, because I think he takes the movement damage. But let's save roll for an actual, useful case. Okay, we can put up 16 block this turn, i.e. 17 with the one I've got. That ain't good enough. Just keep beefing up. I'd also like to remove the muscle pain before this battle ends. Okay, we have kick this time. Parry. Guard. Bless me. Sorry. Strike. Kick. Okay, we can put up enough blocks so we can just stand here. Guard, perception, beef up, strike, and a strike. Right, muscle pain should be on its way back round again. Here it is. 16 blocks. I can put up 19 block this turn. Alright, let's just be smart. We probably don't need this roll anymore, but why risk it? There are no biscuits on the line this time. We can break you. Smack. Smack. In fact, I can just kill you. Okay, good battle for us. Swing for more knockback. I don't hate the idea of it. I do hate that it's on blue, though. So I actually am not going to take it because of it being on the wrong colour. There's a potential shout for wind up, but again, I feel like we need to upgrade it at some point. I don't think it's the card I want right now. You're not the one that I want. We might as well take a dagger over a rusty sword. And I'm just going to work my way up this column now. It is a little bit spooktacular right now what's going on, because as I said, I'm taking at least 3 damage per fight. And we've got an elite coming up as well, so things could get hairy very quickly. And this isn't an easy battle. Fortunately, I drew my kick at the perfect time. Let's put up a guard because I want to keep the barricade. I don't think 2 mana for 10 block is worth it. So I think I'd rather hit you and kick you. And we take the wound damage again. So this is where things get scary. I need rope hook now. Roll will do. And this is why we upgraded roll. We'd be not dead, but we would be in big sad panda times if I hadn't. Okay, perception is free now, so I can put up 20 block. Oh, this is a horrible hand again, though. I think I put up 20 block, play the 2 wounds, and strike and just take 9 damage. But I'm going to be pinned against the wall next turn. I think my next turn will be worse if I don't do this. I know I could have just rolled away, like rolled to here. But all that would happen is I'd be surrounded again. I wouldn't have my roll anymore. I'd have taken 4 damage from the wounds anyway. And we'd be in this scenario again. And kick wouldn't save me. So I'm pretty content with my decision making there. Okay, let's move. Honestly, dagger. Give me some extra damage. And then kick him away. Okay, wish you didn't stand on that muscle potion, but hopefully I can just kill you. And I can. Very close, though, to not being able to. Use a parry. Play the wound. Where's my rope hook, by the way? There it is. Alright, dance again, Alina. Let's play the wound, actually. Health is a premium. Okay, I have 6, 11. I think I have lethal, and even if I don't, I can stun the other one doing this. So actually, it might be worth not taking the lethal right now and just beefing up. Nah, I'd rather have one turn just to go on you. In fact, I'm going to roll into you to give me the full 4 energy to attack you. Stack up the bleed. Right, 12 health. I can put up 29 block. You know what? I'm gonna throw this at you because I'm gonna take the muscle potion at the end of this anyway. And I'll take the extra bleed damage, thank you. And just throw up all the guards. So we're starting to get there now. This is getting up to the point of the game where we can put up enough block just to, you know, dodge an attack. Which is good. That's where we want to be. Shield charge is a must take. That, I think, is better. Honestly, I think the sword is better than the dagger too. They are valued the same. Okay. I'll keep the death mark enabler then. I possibly should switch this bow for a crossbow as well, I think. But I'm not sure. I think that's just to make it life easier for me. Okay. Great Elite, thank you for being this one and not the Ripper Boys or whatever they're called. We could conceivably get through this battle without taking too much damage. We will take some damage because of the wounds, but that might be it. Anyway, smoke, 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 and kick you away. And now we're going to run away. I'll do a little beef up, guard, guard. That was 2 ticks of the wound. Throw a shield at you. A crossbow at you. I'm just trying to see how I do this. Because I can shield charge in, do 9, push you back, strike you, and then throw a rock, and that will kill you. But I'll be stood next to the other perm lady. But then I could rope hook away. I could even just perception and take 1. I think this works, actually. Hang on a minute. I think I have the out. We do this. This. Perception. I actually think we take the damage and I just remove the wound now. Because it's the same effect, right? I take 1 damage. And now my perceptions are free. But the positive was I removed a wound for it. Okay. I hate that it's giving you strength, but we have got a bow to, you know, play around with you if I have to. Okay, let's throw up some guards. Where is your strength at? Plus 10. Brilliant. Okay, let's charge you. Strike you. Strike you. Play the wounds. Play the fatigue. Okay. He's coming. He's doing 43 damage. That's a lot of damage. Get your bow out, Alina. It's plinky plink time. Shoot, reload, shoot, reload. It's going to be a bit of a tedious fight, just letting you know. I think basically this is how I'm going to have to kill you. Shoot, play that, reload. Eventually with beef up, we will get the kill. It'll just take a while. I should have reloaded with this and put up some barricades. It shouldn't matter. Honestly, I should have stayed next to him as well. I had kick. Alright, let's push him back again. And then start smacking him. We do more damage because we're close. I get an automatic reload on the black bow as well. And draws me a card. So we're doing mucho damages. I shoot you. Reload. Roll away. I guess guard perception. And after all that, he's still got all this armor. 12, 21, 32 damage, I think. But I could break him. I could also just rope hook away. Yeah. Push him. Strike him. I forgot I've got a bow. Doesn't matter. Oh, this does break him. Sure, let's break him. That is a heinous hand to draw into. Let's just do it with the bow. I don't even keep the barricade. What am I talking about? I've got a bow out. Okay, we can kick him at least. And I do more damage being close to him, so it makes sense to use the bow this time. His strength doesn't matter anymore. If he hits me, he's going to kill me. Okay. I wish I was a little bit closer, but hey-ho. Can't interrupt him, apparently. Slightly maddening. Alright! We did, what, like half of his damage? Not even that. See you later. What's the recurve bow do? It's knockback, right? And immobilized. I'll yeet this at him at some point. In fact, I might just yeet at him now. Goodbye, recurve bow. And then we'll put up all the block in the game. Just in case we need it next turn. Shield charge does a lot of damage now, and I have got a kick, so you know what? It's paying off. Do I guard first? Guard, shield charge leaves me at 3. 2, 1. Yeah, we do. Guard, shield charge. Then I beef up. I strike him. I kick him. And then I play my fatigue. You can kind of see though why I've kind of started to rate beef up a little bit less now. This has been a long battle. It's what I would say this is a long battle. And it's still not really improved. It's only just got beyond an upgrade to every single offensive combat card. It's not that good. It's just a little bit too slow. Alright, we have a roll this time. So let's do some shield charging. Guard, Perception. Shield charge. I can break you. Should I break you? Absolutely. Break him. Play the fatigue. Honestly, shoot him with a Demon Slayer blowgun. Just use everything now. I don't want him to get another cycle. Beef up, parry, strike. I might actually be able to kill you next turn. 19 is what we're looking for. Okay, we have kick. I have got lethal. There we go. I still think this is really bad. Deal 6 damage, prevent all blocking, deal 1 additional damage each. Keep all your block if you do not move. We're almost certainly going to move, is the thing. It's just not worth it, right? It's just worse shield charge. That's what the best defense is. It's a worse shield charge. I'll take the foul liquid, even though I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Another pretty bad consumable. Actually, we could conceivably use it with this deck, but I'm just not in that spot right now. Okay, we definitely want cards right now. Flow State's another funny one. I rated this yesterday, and I wasn't quite sure about it. Give me one more go at this. Jump attack's good. Analyze could potentially be good with this deck, but I don't think I'm there yet to add it. I think we have to put Jump Attack in, just because it's a good card. I don't think I put Fireball in. You know what? I think we switch colours. Put a Perception on blue. Pretty good use of money. Then I think I'm going to heal here. I won't Giga Greed. And let's get to that Meditate. Okay, we're getting charged by 2 people. What order? You first. So I think you charge through me, correct? Yes, you're actually hitting nothing right now. Can I change that? I don't think so. I mean, I can put myself there, of course, but that's not the outcome I desire. Alright, we need a few turns. Let's just start pinging them down with bows. We intentionally take wound damage. What order this time? 1 and 2. And we didn't get a kick, unfortunately. I guess we just slowly work you down then. Again with the bow. I nearly made a misplay there, you may have noticed. I would have just jumped attacked away from it. Actually, you're going to go into the sides this turn, I think. And stun yourself. Honestly, put the foul liquid down. Beef up. Shoot him with a parry. Reload with jump attack. Yep, stunned. Not the greatest time to get a shield charge either, but we could make something happen with it. I could go here, shield charge this guy into this guy. He would then get knocked back and stunned. But what would I do about you doing 20 damage to me? And I have no block up. Just be upset, I suppose, is the answer. So I think I actually go back here and put a bit of pressure on you. I'll pick up this rock, thank you. I'll smack you. And then we guard Perception. And now we play wounds from now on. We're going to be surrounded here Thank you for not surrounding me in the evil way. 21 block is what we're looking for. So he's dead. Don't worry about him. Okay, we just move here then. I don't need to use the strike shield to push you. Hit you. Hit you. Kick you. I'm going to lose the block, unfortunately. It is what it is. Also, I didn't get to play the wound this way. Right, he dies. Holy mother of God, what are you guys doing? So he's going to charge into there, then you charge into there. Right. Move back. Play the wounds. You know what? We're drawing into shield charge fairly soon. Give me a perception. That's right, I still have energy. I was always going to do that. Why are you splitting your damage up? What are you doing? Like, think about it. Just kill this guy first. Okay, I somehow managed to not draw into my shield charge. Which makes sense, actually. I might not draw into it next turn. We'll play a wound. I'll play a guard. Bonk into the wall. And we didn't draw it again. Okay. Put him into a state of lethal, though, next turn. Okay, we've put ourselves in a state of lethal this turn. Fortunately, we can get out of this. I push you. I strike parry you. I roll over here. And I throw a rock at you then. Enjoy it. And... what order, by the way? So you're going to kill him first. So you're going to live. So I'll hit you. Right, so he dies. Perception. Guard. 18, 24 block. So I could just stay here. It's a bit boring, but not terrible. Right, shuffle over here, play the wounds. Just keep the block rising. I'm just trying to think if there's a way I can kick this guy into the path with the rope hook, but I can't. It has to go to an arena wall. Either way, it's still pretty good. That leaves him on 1. Any more knockbacks, he dies. Oh, actually, I can just do that then, right? Get the first rope hook kill ever. For me, that is. Okay, let's beef up. Parry, guard, and there's my shield charge. Bump. Okay, payback is interesting. I think I will take it because it does synergize with part of my build. And I'll take a crossbow over a rock, and I'll sell the rock. Okay, I don't think I'm at the point again where I want to remove cards yet. Ah, these aren't really what I want though either. I think I skip these. I'm really looking for, what's it called? Vigilant, is it? Where you get draw on top of it. I think that's the missing piece of the puzzle right now. Okay, it is Ripper Boys now, so they're 60. These guys are so strong for this part of the game. I guess they do a little bit less damage, but... sheesh. They're scary. Alright, I'm in exactly the same situation I was a turn ago, but this time I've got a kick and a rope hook. Let me make you a little bit weaker, because I'm leaving this tile. I will shuffle here. Beef up. Beef up. I'll give you some payback. No, I won't. I'll strike you. I'll kick you. And then I'll use my rope hook to escape. Nearly made a misplay, but I didn't. I don't think this will cause him to heal. It didn't. Wonderful. What order, by the way? So he's going to go get first and get charged. So he's going to be on death's door. It hurts to not use my shield charge, but... I think just doing this is the optimal play, and I'm putting up a bunch of guard. Okay, we can play our wounds from now on. Most important thing is this guy dies. Actually, the most important thing is we live. But I can make that happen. Strike, shield, parry, knock him away. Goodbye. Then, I don't want to let him escape. This is going to look kind of weird, but I want the extra energy just to play the wounds. Again, I'm valuing my health. Even like one little bit of health could be the difference maker. Okay, how much block is that? 14. Desperate times. Okay. It's not good, but it's could be worse. Actually, it's okay. I take it all back. Basically, we do nothing this turn. I guess I gain 1 strength this turn. I was hoping to stun this guy into the wall, but it was a little bit awkward. Anyway, here are my 2 perceptions. That's enough block. And affords me the luxury of hitting him. Okay, now you're charging me. And I have payback and rope hook. Move, payback, rope hook away. Pick this up, and let's keep my mediocre block. Oh, you're gonna heal. No. No healing. Oh, fuck, I can't. No, I can stop it. But I'm gonna take damage if I stop it. No, I'm not. I am. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take damage if I stop it. Unless I throw an axe at you. Throw the axe at you after I move here. Roll away and then play the 2 wounds. I actually think this is the optimal play. Get rid of that, get rid of that. I could have also jump attacked him, but I would guarantee take 4, and he doesn't heal himself again immediately. Okay, you're doing 30. I can't put up 30 block right now. Please call back later. I could have done that smarter, but whatever. I missed out on 4 block for this turn. Smoke. Smoke. Put up some block. He's going to stun himself. And I think overall we've played this pretty well. Pin him against the wall. 21 health. He's going to try and heal this turn. Ow, that hurt. Oh my god, I wouldn't have healed next to the wall. Just kick him when he's down. And chop his head off. Wonderful. Okay. Deflect really wasn't what I had in mind. It really isn't what I have in mind, so I think I'm not going to take it. And I'm getting closer and closer to taking Toughen Up, but I don't think that is the correct option either. I think Think Fast is going to be universally fine. I don't think I need Slam right now. I'll take a Rusty Longsword. We're not fighting Elspidra, we're fighting Gigablade, I believe. We are. We'll shop for cards. So follow-up is good in this deck. So is Payback, potentially. I just feel like it's not good enough, though. I'm kind of making a really weird build. We could pivot to combo build, honestly. The way I'm going, but it's kind of odd. I don't think I pick up Payback. I think follow-up is worth it. I probably can't afford a card, though, again. Give me follow-up. And then I'm going to switch to Colours of Perception again. It's not great, it's not ideal, but here we are. And I'm going to do this fight because I feel like I need cards still. I'm missing what I would deem key and important cards for this deck to pop. Right, we'll take the rock, thank you. Guard, guard, and end turn. Alright, do you not think this is too many enemies for the first floor? Is it just me? What to do, what to do. Payback is at 20 right now. I think I have to move here and think fast. Has that changed anything for me? No. 8 plus 20 plus a strike kills you. I think that has to be the play. I do get grabbed this turn, but it's fine. I can break free. This is okay. Are there any smarter plays I can make here? No, they're doing too much damage. Well, actually, there is a smarter play I could make. Alright, we're always doing that first. The question is, I can move to the shield potion, is one of them. I don't think that's the correct play. I think I want to leave the lousy fighter to last. Then, the other play is to move to the sword. Obviously, then you could roll away to here. But I could roll to here, follow up on the way. So you can move follow up, which takes 2 energy. Roll, which would then be 3 energy. It would give me follow up back and I could strike shield to push them. So I'd be stood on this tile instead. I think that is the line we should take. It does very slightly more damage. So now I roll. I get follow-up back. We use the strike shield to push you, but we should do that in a different order right now, right? I still want to take 1 more wound damage, so I should hit you first with a strike, and then push you with follow-up. If I'd gone the other way, I'd have been against the wall, which is kind of why I didn't want to go that way. I'm still pretty close to the wall, but I have a little bit of wiggle room. Shield charges a stun. Very nice. Move. Shield charge. That stuns them. And lets me play my wound, and my beef up. Right, I do not want to be grappled by you guys, so see you later. I'll do a little strike. A little follow-up, a little kick, and we'll guard and perceive. Okay, the stun ends. Looking for 2 damage. We have 2 damage. I'll do it with parry, just for the block reasons. Okay, I see what you're doing now. Oh, this is why we've upgraded roll. Can also give you a little love tap on the way. Right. We're moving down again. I think I just put you into lethal range. In fact, it's going to be more than lethal range. It's actually just lethal. Put up some block. And we're not doing too bad. It was a shame previous turn that I had to take the 4 wound damage, but what can you do? If you drop both wounds in your hand and you have to move, you have to move. It's funny that the previous time we ran this build, if you remember, we had a means of removing fatigues. And I said that we probably should have removed that card again. And now that I haven't got it, I'm just filling it with fatigue. So maybe you do need a fatigue remover for this build. Just to make your hand a little bit less clunky. It could also be that, you know, I've added roll to the deck, which I don't think I had in the previous iteration. Okay, let's dodge back. Honestly, I'm just going to plink you with a bow this turn, I think. Get my roll to be dirt cheap. We had no barricade anyway. Shield charge. Strike. Kick. Plays all the fatigues. And we're looking good. Would like to remove the wound. You're doing 23. I can put up 18 block pretty easily. There's just no reason to mess around. Let's just play the wound. Shoot you with a follow-up. Reload. This doesn't matter anymore. I don't get barricade. Okay. Now it matters if we can do it. But I think we're just going to break you instead, if you don't mind. Beef up. Break. Shield charge. Roll back. Jump attack. Play a fatigue. Yeah, we could really put in a fatigue remover. I think it'd actually be a great play now. Absolutely not. 2 of these are truly awful, in my opinion. I don't like money as power. I think on the higher difficulties, you just cannot save money. Final Blow, I just think is bad. And Warcry, I don't think there's a lot for my deck. I think we skip again, which is a real shame, because I did not want to skip anymore. So this is every advantage I get. Can we beat Gigablade with this build? I think we can, but it's not going to be that easy. So I think first things first, we are going to play slow at first. No. You know what? Let's do that. I missed out on a hurl opportunity, but at least I don't destroy my weapon. Alright, the rock I'm going to throw at you just because I want it out of my hand. It's clogging things up too much, apparently. I'll give you a payback. I nearly used parry. There'll be no reason to use parry. I'll give you a follow-up and another reload, and we'll keep the wound. I don't have kick. There's an interesting play to make here. I might go for it, honestly. If I shield charge into them... There's no way this goes wrong. I take it back. If I shield charge, I can always jump attack out. Play this first. Okay. Shield charge. Follow up. Strike. 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 Kick. Remove the fatigue. And now we need to remove all wounds. I can pay back roll. It sets me up pretty nicely, honestly. And then remove the wounds. And I'll hold on to this buckler. The buckler might actually be better than the strike shield as well. It's one less block, but it gives me counter, which at least... It moves my build forward a little bit. I'm going to take this slow again. Just to remove a wound. And now I think it's time to go. Perception. Follow up. Shield charge gives me follow up back. Play it. Strike him. Play the wound. Play the fatigue. I would have liked to pick up that shuriken during this process, but I just couldn't fit it in. I want the damage. I'll take one from wound. Beef up, jump attack, follow up. Okay, you push me onto the shuriken, thank you very much. Okay, now we're in the potential sad territories. I need to really be putting up 40 hot block a turn. But we're not there yet. I think I'll take the shuriken over the small shield potion. I don't think it really helps me. Then we'll move back. Then I'll equip the bow again. My sword is on the floor. Note to self. Actually, that was a misplay that turn. I don't think I should have had the bow equipped. I think I should just be trying to put up as much block as possible. Because if I'm not going to do it now, I'm never going to do it. 12, 18, 24, 32. Yeah, I'm just never going to put it up. I have to start putting it up a turn earlier. Oh, he's also tired. Oh, come on. Come on, drawing the shield charge now. And I didn't get anything to keep my barricade up. Oh, God, that's disgusting. I have to play the wound. What a horrible hand. Okay, kick doesn't really help me here. Just dance Alina for a little bit. He doesn't know what to do. Okay, he knows what to do now. I can put up 12 block. There's no escaping this, right? Drink that as well. I forgot about it, honestly. And I'll hit you. Actually, there was escaping. No, there wasn't. That's not knockback, right? Yeah. Okay. It's all in time. We die in the next hit anyway. Just get in there, Alina, and start smacking. Parry is 9, so I can put up 15 blocks. That'll take me to 24. So I can live this turn if I just stand here. Equally, I could just move away. And in fact, if I just want to move away, I can just do it from here. So I could parry, guard, rope hook. You know what? Rope hook me to the rock. You never know, that extra 4 damage might help. Is it time to go? I have payback, so I can break him. Go time, Alina. Throw a shuriken at him. Start smacking. I'm even going to roll into him. I don't want to roll in my hand anymore. It gives me the follow-up as well. I want to just draw pure attacks. We need to do as much damage as humanly possible. Let's put up a guard first. So my shield charge does a little bit more. Push him back. Payback. Strike. Fatigue. Fatigue. He's back. He's doing 51 damage now. We're not dead. Because I can just move. If I do this, though, I mean, if I do that, I forgo my block, which is kind of my build. Yeah, I think we've just been a bit unlucky with some of the cards. I just not got the block build enablers. I really needed blood for blood to make this work. Otherwise, you kind of just do nothing. Like, I'm stalling, but for what purpose? I mean, this is more block, so it should do that. And it moves me forwards in state. We'll... don't live, we die, exactly. Okay. It kind of just confirms some suspicions, though, for this block build. I think the block build is... it's viable, you can win the game with it. And I think there are other builds that... or other packages in the collection that I don't think you can beat on Hellwalker 20 as like the main focus. This one I think you can. But you absolutely need blood for blood. You just need something that will give you damage. And I think you need Vigilant as well to just draw into the perceptions. It's a little bit of a shame we didn't draw it, because I think, honestly, if we got... why do I keep forgetting his name? Vigilant. If we'd drawn Vigilant, I think we could have got through that first fight without blood for blood, just to keep cycling into my better block cards, but hey-ho, that's what happens. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.